We are a group of FCT natives, youth leaders, and we want to address very clearly that we have seen going viral the unnecessary and unwarranted criticism against our minister by commercial activists, Deji, and also charge and bail lawyers whom we feel that should not be allowed. I want to recall to the mind of Nigerians that some time ago, the same Deji who was trying to use some people who have come to cause insecurity in Nigeria earlier before now. We want to also call and say that the Nigerian security should look and checkmate Deji because his activities are no longer going to be tolerated in the FCT. If the security will not engage him, we will engage him in our own way. Because we want to say clearly, if he has not seen the achievement of the minister and all that he's seen, is the fact that there were people who were on the railway and the minister have engaged them, have gone there at night, have assured them of relocation and resettlement. I feel the young man want to incite and invoke the people against the administration of the minister. And that will not be allowed. The issue he raised, if anybody have listened to him and others, they are only attacking the personal vendetta of the minister. They are not saying anything. Nobody is talking about the achievement of the minister, from the youth empowerment, from the infrastructure, and all the things that the minister have been doing in the FCT. The security that the minister have provided in the city. Nobody is talking about that one. We know how our people were living, how we were being kidnapped, and everything that was happening in the FCT. But nobody is talking about that. They have all been sponsored because they want to rubbish the good name of the minister. And let us warn clearly, it is an insult for Deji to compare the minister of FCT with Portable. We cannot imagine that he's so insensible to have compared the minister, a working minister,
Super minister,
somebody who has become a chairman for 2 tenures, has become a governor, and is now a serving minister, saying that the minister is a betrayer. It's not true. The minister have not asked for the office of the president. Neither have the minister asked that he want to contest. I think Deji is been sent and he is aggrieved. We all know that he is aggrieved because he lost election. Himself and others, other paid activists. We can no longer host you people as FCT natives while you don't appreciate our own minister. The FCT natives knows what the minister have been doing. We know the relationship of the minister with our local government chairman. We know how the minister have been relating with our local government chairman. And everybody knows I have been a national critic, even much more than Deji. But the reason why I have never said anything against the minister is because we know that he is meeting up to expectation in the FCT. Let Deji go and contest for councillorship in his state first and win. When he wins, then we can now begin to know if we can engage him. Not to talk about a minister under the president. We want to assure the president that the minister is representing his interests in the FCT. And whenever there is a need to supporting the president and his administration, I want to assure that the FCT natives will do it in bulk. We will support the president, we will give him all our maximum support and allow him to succeed as the president of this country.
Minister, our super minister, who is doing very well. I am worried by statement coming from a fellow youth who is supposed to be a youth leader from Kogi State and who has failed to address the issues concerning his state, but he has been in FCT for some years causing trouble here and there. I have investigated to know who is Deji, and I have seen that Deji is a commercial lawyer, he's a commercial activist. He has contested election once and he fell. And I think that has been his pain with our super honorable minister, Barrister Wike, who is working. Deji contested election as a national public secretary of PDP, and the record has shown that Deji has not resigned from PDP. After his failed election, he now turned to be a commercial, a paid activist, and that is what he has been doing over years. And today, he's also claiming to be a lawyer. How many court cases has he attended or won since he is addressing himself as a barrister? So this afternoon, we are here to say that yes, as FCT native, as resident, we pass vote of confidence to our super and honorable minister of FCT. The honorable minister is working and he's doing very well. If you are looking at infrastructures, you can see that we have had ministers for years. Last administration, we had a minister who was here for 8 years. What was his achievement? But within 1 year, if you see what Barrister Wike has done, it is marvelous, it is wonderful. Check his record. He has been a local government chairman, he has been a chief of staff, he has been a governor, he has been 2 times minister. Deji cannot compare his record with mine that I'm sitting here. To go ahead and say he wants to compare himself with honorable minister, a minister. If you are counting minister in this administration, we have over 48 ministers. But the first minister you can mention in this administration is Barrister Wike, the FCT minister. What he has done, no minister has ever done it in the history of Nigeria. So I wonder why all these called activists are not talking about development. Is it that they are not activists of achievement? They are not activists of development? They are not activists of community development? It's in the history of FCT. This is the first time that we can see more than 2, 3, 4 projects are going on in each local government in less than 1 year. But they are not talking about that. We talk of issue of security. Last year, there was issue of insecurity in all the area councils. We talk of city kidnapping, but today all these issues has been addressed.